Hey everybody, Danny Moon here. Y'all call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. I laugh at myself because I'm so animated. Anyway, Merry Christmas. It's not Christmas yet, but happy 23rd. Happy December 23rd. I'm here to give just messages for the collective, whoever's gonna watch my animated ass. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I really feel like today's talk with my niece, I had a talk with my niece this morning, really was like, it was definitely for me and my niece, but it was a general message. It was about like communicating and using your throat chakra and respecting people's boundaries and meeting people halfway. So if anything is going on in your life, that has to do with any of those messages, Spirit is saying take heed, take note, and take baby steps. I like that. Take heed, take note, and take baby steps. Whatever you do, do not feel stuck. You know what I mean? Do not feel stuck with family or friends. Do not feel stuck with co-workers. Do not feel stuck in your life. Do not feel like, oh my God, like I want to fix this. Do not have heavy burdens, the Ten of Wands on you. Use your throat chakra. Take heed, take note of it, mental note, and take baby steps. And I feel like me and my niece, it was a first step. It was a baby step. And there was a lot of compromising that had to be done, that has to be done. And just do it. Try it. It's not going to kill nobody. The other message was, don't kill yourself for the holidays. And it has a lot to do with like reprogramming your brain, because some people just don't got it. Like, you know what I mean? Some people just don't got it to do the best Christmas ever, or like my kids have to have this or whatever. You just can't. And my pumpkin reminded me that what's going to happen next month when we don't have our rent or we don't have our light bill money because we wanted to make this the best holiday for our kids or for our family. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You have to work with what's in your budget, what's within your means. Do not kill yourself, because Christmas is only one day. I love Christmas. Christmas is a great day, but it is a day, okay? So just try to remember that. Don't kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful. That was another thing. You got to be grateful. You got to stay in a joyous mood. You got to keep your vibrations high by being thankful and grateful to what you have right this moment. Not what you're gonna have for Christmas, not what you're gonna receive for Christmas. It's about being grateful for this one moment right now. I am getting the name Charlie or Charles. More of Charlie I'm getting. Spirit, come through. What do you want the collective to know? This came out. This is good news. Keep your ears open for good news. But my thing is, it might be the smallest thing, and you might let it go over your head. Don't let it go over your head, because if it's a small good thing, if it's good news and it's small, it's still good news. You have to stay in a joyous bliss state in order to receive not only blessings, but in order to just receive the goodness of life. You know what I mean? But good news, the card came out, good news is coming your way. And I did ask them for like 2024, like not just for Christmas, just give me what's coming for today, what's coming towards you today, and for 2024. I don't know why Charles or Charlie is a big name for this particular message, because now they're even giving me like the singer. What do they call him? Uncle Charlie? I don't know. Stefan, I'm getting the name Stefan or Stefan. Collective, please, Spirit. Thank you. I'm going to put these back, but thank you. 2 more. Or 3 more. Yeah, the message now is you're doing too much. We, as a collective, we're doing too much. If we're not expecting too much, we're doing too much. You got to clear your plate off. You got to cleanse your energy. You got to stand in the grass. You got to ground yourself. If you're not with all of that, you need to just tell yourself, you got to get it together. Something got to stop. You know what I mean? One thing at a time. Baby steps. You can't try to handle everything. You can't try to do everything for everyone. You just can't. Then you got to ask yourself, what's being done for you? You know what I mean? Throne. Position of authority. Position of authority. So you could be in law enforcement or a security guard like myself. Something with authority. Position of authority. So these messages, if you're in law enforcement or security or any type of authority position, it doesn't have to be law enforcement or security. That's just the top things that's coming in my brain. So these messages is for you. That means you might be getting good news. We're gonna claim that. You are gonna get, all of us, we are gonna get good news. Whether it's small or huge, we're gonna get good news. Today, tomorrow, or for the rest of the 2024, okay? Wheel. Indecisiveness. Allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I don't really like that. Okay? Indecisiveness. I'm getting real big Libra vibes off of that. Because you know, we can't make a decision. And you're allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Let's just keep doing the same shit, you know, over and over. And it all starts in your mind. It all really starts in your mind. So you have to stop saying to yourself certain things, certain negative things. Even if you don't think it's a negative thing, I'm feeling lack. Like I'm feeling lack. You know, lack is coulda, shoulda, woulda. Lack is, I don't know my skill set. Lack is, I don't think I can. Lack is, I don't have enough. We got to get out of that. Okay? Can I get 2 more, please, for the collective? I'm getting Georgia. I'm getting Atlanta. I don't know if I got subscribers out there. Hey, y'all. Or if you are thinking about moving there. You're uncertain, unsure, and I asked for 2 and 2 came out. I love it. Kite. Vacation. Maybe you're going on a vacation to Atlanta, to Georgia. Maybe you're going on some type of road trip or Atlanta or on a plane. I don't care. Maybe it's going to be a vacation for you. Peacock. Beware of great pride. Beware of great pride. Yeah, pride could turn into cockiness. Pride could look like too much. Pride could be your chest poking out. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. But remember, humbleness comes with pride. Be humble. Be grateful. Be thankful. Even for the people who are around you, your support system, all of that. You know what I mean? But I feel like we should walk around with our chest out and be prideful of the things that we do and who we are. You know what I mean? Don't forget who you are. You know what I'm saying? What you do and what you bring to this world and what you bring to the collective. You know, you don't want to be too boisterous. You don't want to be over the top. You don't want to be too much. You know what I mean? Because you don't want it to come off in the wrong way. Purse, pay attention to your finances. I said that in the beginning, like pay attention to your finances. Christmas is one day. New Year's Eve is one day. You don't have to have that sparkly dress. You know what I mean? Make sure your bills are paid. Make sure you have something in your savings. And whatever little bit you have left, then you do you. You know what I mean? And I do feel like you should splurge and be kind to yourself sometimes, but just make sure your priorities are aligned. Okay? Somebody's name could be Georgia or George. Georgia or George. Spirit, come through with the messages, please. I feel like the energy's coming in real slow. I feel, first of all, the color purple is coming out. I'm not a sponsor for this, but this is what they're giving me. The color purple is coming out on Christmas Day. So I know that a lot of people have tickets or are going to see that. But I'm also getting like concerts, like somebody's going to a concert. You know what I mean? That could be now, Christmas, or throughout the 2024. You're going to a concert. Dreamville is coming here. So I feel like people are coming or getting tickets for Dreamville. You know, there's no advice for that. You know, you got to watch your finances. Make sure your bills are paid before you do any type of color purple concert or Dreamville or anything else. Okay, make sure your priorities are set. You know what I mean? And in order to do that, you got to sit still. You need to, I get up every day and I sit in front of my window. I meditate. I don't meditate every day. And I see that because I haven't meditated in a while. Like for myself. Now I meditate every day for a reading, but I don't meditate for myself. It gets harder to get back into. So try to like start off with 5 minutes. Just try to give your, like we always talk about self-love. This is part of self-love. Getting up and just looking out the window, looking at the birds, looking at the sky, looking at the trees, centering yourself and clearing your mind, quieting your mind is something that you need to do for yourself, because once you do that, you get more clarity. You're open to receive more clarity, and a lot of other things you're open to receive for. But then if you have more clarity, then you start to prioritize your things. You understand? Everything goes in order. You know what I mean? There is universal laws, and one of those laws is to center yourself. Okay? Spirit, talk to me. I feel a little bit of, I don't know if it's conflict or unsurety about family, you know, getting together for the holidays and things like that. Let it go. Please. 10 of Wands. Let the burdens go. Put them down. Just put them down. There's no advice for that. That's a decision. So you know how God works. You know how the universe works. You know how Source works, okay? You know, all Source is not going to make a decision for you. Source, God, your creator, is letting you, free will, make your own decisions. So if you decide to hold that burden and hold those 10 of Wands, then it's on you. You can't blame nobody else. And then remember, the universe is separate. The universe is going to give you what you give it. So if you holding burdens and you thinking heavy thoughts and you in negative thought patterns, the universe is going to say, okay, here you go. So if I was you, purple is a big color, and purple is, you know, boom, boom, amethyst. Boom, boom. I don't know if you can see it, but it's great for your third eye. It's great for your chakra. It's great for your opening your abilities. It's just great. Amethyst is like a super great crystal. I'm seeing work. What I'm seeing is like what they're giving me. I don't know. Can you just tell me what you're trying to say? And I think it has something to do with being off for the holidays. Now, some of you are not off. Some of you are working straight through the holiday. But for the people who are taking off, you know, they want you to leave work at work. And they really want you to, like, and I saw my girl Tiff today on Facebook, how she is living in these 4 days or whatever holidays, how many of the days that she got, she's living in her happiness because she got these days off. And I would advise y'all to do the same. Like, be happy whenever you can, be joyful whenever you can, be grateful whenever you can, and that should come every day, you know what I'm saying? So there is a lot of stress. They're giving me like stress. They're giving me some type of stress out there. Again, stress is a decision. Stress is, you know. And I don't want to say it's a decision, but you can decide, I'm not going to be stressed today. You know what I mean? They're giving me like living with they're giving me, this is a trigger warning, but they're giving me like, I don't know, cancer or living with like a terminal illness. If you're living with anything, be grateful for that moment that you're living. Don't live for the future. Don't live for whatever. Don't live for your death. Live right now for today. You see the sun shining on my hand? Let's just be grateful for that. Let's be grateful that we woke up. Okay? Spirit, talk to me for the collective for now, all through 2024. What should they expect? Somebody might be getting out of jail. Ooh, yeah, yes, Spirit, yes. Give me two more and I'll discuss the moon card, okay? For the collective, please. I don't know if you see it. It's Five of Wands, conflict. Let me close this. I love the sun, but Five of Wands, conflict. The moon. This right here is just fear. This is and I don't know why I want to say expectations, because usually when people think of expectations, you think of good expectations, right? This is like expecting the worst. This is what I'm feeling off of these cards. Now, these cards, that's not the meaning to these cards, okay? I have to give you, because I'm an intuitive and the energy that I'm feeling. I'm getting expecting the worst, okay? But if you need the definition, the moon card is about fear. It's about scarcity. It's about lies. It's about untold truth. It's about the unknown. It's about not being clear, so you're scared to walk down this path. You know, unsurety, you know what I mean? Scaredness, you know? That's on one hand. On the other hand, the moon card is about your magic. It's about your energy. It's about how you use it. It's about trust. It's about faith. It's about using your intuition. You know what I mean? Because if you have trust, if you have faith, if you use your intuition, it should be nothing to walk this path, because you know God got you. You know Source got you. So there should be no fear. Okay? So you tell me, with your situation, where you at? Where you at? Is it expecting the worst? Is it you using your magic and getting rid of the fear and saying, fuck it, I know Source got me? You know, you tell me where you at in your situation with this. And then the Five of Wands is about conflict. Either conflict with people, and maybe that's why you are expecting the worst. This is either conflict in your mind, conflict with yourself, or this could be competition in the workplace. Now, am I getting that energy? I'm not really getting competition in the workplace, but I am getting some type of expecting the worst with people, or from someone, with family, you know, or with a spouse, or with someone you're dating, expecting the worst, something. And then I always try to give, what's your advice on that? Let me just pull a card on Spirit. So what do you think for the people who are expecting the worst, who's thinking these crazy thoughts? What advice do you have? What advice do you have? Now remember, this could be today. This could be on Christmas. This could be throughout 2024. Okay, so what advice do you have for these people who are expecting the worst? I just need one card. Thank you. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. Like, so if you're expecting the worst, Spirit is saying, like, if you take a different perspective on things, like step out of it for a second, really clear your mind, center yourself, you'll have a breakthrough idea of what you can do. Okay. The Ace of Swords is also about communication. The Swords card is about thoughts. So it's about getting these thoughts out of your throat chakra. Okay. It's a huge communication card. Okay. It's about the truth. The Ace of Swords is about the truth. So you're going to find out, some of you are going to find out the truth about whatever's this unexpected craziness. You're going to find out the truth. You know what I mean? It's about how you it's about how you deal with it, how you go about it. Once you find out the truth, what you going to do? Hold on to it, be angry about it? Like, nah, don't let it go. Once you find out the truth, be like, okay, pack your bags. The door's over there. You know what I mean? Once you find out the truth, maybe this is the truth about yourself and who you really are, who you soulfully are. You know what I'm saying? Then when you find out the truth, what you gonna do? Do research on it, work on it. You know what I mean? Compromise, bend. You know, meet people meet people halfway. Meet yourself halfway. You know, take baby steps. Spirit always got advice, okay? But it's about you utilizing the advice, all right? And so here we go. The Tower with the Queen of Swords. To me, this is like you pushing right through this tower. This seems like you pushing right. And there's Libra energy. I'm getting Libra energy, Gemini energy, Virgo energy. I'm getting energy, Sagittarius energy. I see you pushing right through the tower. Now, the tower has to happen in your life. You have to have tower moments in your life. Shit has to crumble, and you're going to have to cry. But then you're going to rebuild. Because I tell people, look at the tower. People are coming out of the tower. The tower's burnt up here, but the tower, which is you're still standing strong. So it's about clearing out your mind, clearing out your soul, getting rid of the baggage, getting rid of the mother issues, getting rid of the how can I say? Getting rid of the mother or father issues, parent issues, getting rid of the family issue. And it's easier said than done, y'all. I understand that. But again, if you take baby steps to just saying, like, I want to release this, I want to get rid of this. If you can do that, you don't even understand. That would be you cutting through the bullshit. That would be you being strong enough to, like, cut through this tower and rebuild. That's all you need is a start. Writing it down, saying it out loud, doing some mirror magic, knowing that you're stronger than what you think you are. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm getting heavily right now? There's somebody out there, you doing too much for other people. You're just doing too much for other people, whether it's the person you sleeping with or whether it's family, friends. Like, you doing, but are you receiving? And how we make that better? Right, they're showing me the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, they showed me the Ten of Wands in my third eye. They're showing me the Six of Pentacles. I already told you the Ten of Wands is about burdens, carrying all this unnecessary bullshit. The Six of Wands is a give and take. The universe will give you, but what you giving back to the universe. A person will give you, but what you giving back. Or you will give a person, then you'll give another person and another person. And you thinking about all of this that you got to get and give. What are you receiving? Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is that you have to receive from yourself. You got to receive your own energy. And in order to do that, you got to do introspection. You got to be the hermit card. You got to let these guides, source, God, you have to let them guide you. You got to get your hands out the pot at some point. You know what I mean? And I know that was a lot of messages in one, but I hope that a lot of you are following me. In your situation that is crazy, you got to take it. You got to step away from it. You got to clear your mind and center yourself and understand, like, I have no control of this. You know what I mean? You have to really go within and ask yourself, am I spending a lot of money? Am I giving to people? Am I running around rapid? Do I have too much going on in my plate? Like, you have to see that you're giving too much of your energy somewhere, and you need to pull back. And I'm not saying you got to expect people to give you the same energy, but yeah, sort of, kind of. I'm going to leave the sorry spirit, but that's just coming from me. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect the same energy, but if I'm giving, then I need to receive. Okay? But I'm going to leave that there. Spirit 2024. Or today. What? A lot of people are buying coats and unit coats, which is great. Just watch your budgeting and, you know, I want to say buy the coat like a size up on these coats or this winter stuff that you're buying, because winter's going to be over before you know it. And you know what I mean? So just size up, they're giving me. A lot of you just got to kind of get your priorities right. They're telling me something about packaging. Maybe you're changing your packaging, or you're looking at your packaging, or maybe I'm here to tell you, like, change your packaging. Your packaging is either watered down or weird, or it's not giving off the vibe it should. I don't know. Something about your packaging. Spirit, talk to me. Collective, what do you want them to know? You have lots of decisions to be made. Lots of decisions, or a lot of opportunity. You know, 7 of Cups is about opportunity and options. You know what I mean? But it's about not really moving too quickly. Like, if you got 3 jobs lined up, don't take the one that's... you can do what you want, but don't look at the money like they pay the most, because then they're not going to have the benefits you want. You know what I mean? Or don't take, they got really good benefits, you know, but they're paying you $2 less than what you're getting paid now. Like, in order to do that, you got to sit still. You got to really, like, breathe. And when I say center yourself, I always imagine myself, like, standing in the middle of the earth, and, like, these roots from my feet are going into the center of the earth. And then usually my mind takes flight right there once I do that. And that's what you should do. Or you can breathe and you can ask the question, what should I do right now, God? What should I do right now, Source? Like, you know what I mean? But if you keep your hands in the pot and trying to, I'm going to maneuver this, I'm going to control this, nothing's going to work for you. You're going to have anxiety. And a lot of you have anxiety. Okay, black tea just came to my brain. I think I just had black tea for the first time the other day, and I really did like it. So maybe you need some black tea in your life. Maybe you should get somebody who loves tea. You could get them like a big thing of all different variety of tea. You know what I mean? I don't know where all of this, Spirit is giving me all of this, but I don't know where they're going with this. So just work with me, okay? 28 minutes on the clock. 7 of Cups. This is a great card, but you got to choose wisely. Basically, that's what I'm telling you. You might have, and this option might be like, I'm fucking with this. I'm fucking with, excuse my language. I'm going to try to stop. I got a potty mouth, y'all. It could be like, I'm messing with this guy, this girl, this dude, and I'm giving my all, but I got options out there. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. You know what I mean? Not for all of you. It could be something like that. Pull yourself back. It's not about having this person or that person and you got options. It's about yourself. And what options do you have for yourself? You know what I mean? Am I going to choose to love myself more? Am I going to choose to do spiritual baths more so I could work on my energy? I mean, like, come on, y'all. We grown now. It's not about these people in our lives. It's really not. It starts with you. And once you center yourself and get your energy together, a lot of these people going to be dropping out of your lives like flies, because Source is just going to remove them. You don't need them. You don't need this. You don't need that. You know what I mean? So the Five of Cups in reverse, I like this because now you're starting to see like no regret. Five of Cups is regret. Five of Cups is coulda, shoulda, woulda. Five of Cups is looking back. You see how she's looking back, instead of walking into her future, which is this rainbow. When it's in reverse, it's like, okay, I'm not looking back anymore. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm on a new start, a new transition, a new life, a new threshold, and I'm going to take it, but I'm going to take it by the head, and I'm going to really work with it. The Hierophant, bottom of the deck. I love this. I love the Five of Cups in reverse because it's telling me growth. It's talking about growth for me. You know what I mean? It's just talking about growth. Knowing what you want. Sticking through the hard times. You know what I'm saying? Pushing through the hard times, really. The Hierophant. I love the Hierophant. I think the Hierophant and the High Priestess is like my favorite cards in the deck. 30 minutes on the clock. Because the Hierophant is about a marriage. You know what I'm saying? It could be, and when I say a marriage, it could be like a real marriage, or it could be a long-term relationship, like over 5 years, over 7 years, over 10 years. You know what I mean? Because I consider that to be, my brother's in the building. My brother's in the building. Sorry, y'all. It could just be something's up with a long-term relationship. And Spirit, talk to me about this long-term. Let me take the Hierophant out. Talk to me about this long-term relationship. Like, what advice? What advice do you have for this long-term relationship? I feel like with these three cards, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Hierophant, I feel like this is talking about a relationship right here. Can I get advice for this, please? Thanks. You feel stuck. Some of you feel stuck, but some of you are, you're letting that stuckness or that regretfulness or looking back, you're letting it go for some of you. Because some of you are saying the Seven of Cups about options. Now, this could be about career, but I'm really getting big relationship vibes off of this. Some of you are saying, like, I got options. Opportunity, space and opportunity. I don't need to be stuck in this. So I might not be walking away right this minute, but I'm walking away. This is not the Eight of Cups. This is the Five of Cups. This is in reverse too. This is like not regretful anymore, not looking back anymore. Growth right here, because you got options, and that's not for everybody. This is a collective reading. That's not for everybody, and this could be for work too. You know what I mean? Maybe you're seeing that you give more to a job. You've been on this job for so long, it's time for you to level up because you got options, you got experience. That's what I'm feeling. I know that's for somebody. And this Hierophant, I just told you it's about marriage, but it's about so much. This is about going back to school, getting a certificate, structure, facility, facilitating, being a teacher, you know what I mean? Getting that certification, okay? I love that. This is about being some type of trainee, watching, sitting, school, certificate, something, hours, something. Okay? And most of all, this is definitely about traditional beliefs. Like when you was growing up, you was this particular religious. And now you are starting to see that there's more behind religion. There's more behind source. There's more. Traditional beliefs. Is your traditional beliefs changing? You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. If it does, it's okay. All right. Now, most of all, for me, the Hierophant is about your spiritual bag. It's about your chakras opening up. It's about your gifts. And I really feel like some of you could feel stuck. Some of you cause like meditation doesn't work for me. God is not listening to me. None of that is true. There's your advice. None of that is true. And let's confirm that. Spirit, for the people who feel like meditation doesn't work for them, or God is not, or source is not listening to them, that's not true. I don't feel that's true. Can you confirm that for me, that that isn't true? I just need one card, a yes or a no. If you know tarot, you know that this is a yes card, okay? So yes, that is not true. Okay, God, source, the universe. The universe feels what you're feeling. So, you know what I mean? So the more you say, source is not listening to me, I'm struggling, I'm this, I'm that, the more the universe is going to give that to you. Now, over here, your deceased loved ones, you know, all your deceased loved ones, your angels, the archangels, your spirit guides, all of these, your ancestors, most of all, they know that you just need to change your energy. They know that you're just going through a phase. They know that you're just going through something, and they're trying to give you energy to change your mind of negative thoughts and these crazy thoughts. Okay, so, and I'm not picking on y'all. Nobody's thoughts are crazy. I'm just saying you should not have any negative thoughts. And your ancestors and your deceased loved ones and your angels and source is here to help you. Okay? All right. I didn't even stay long on the hanged man, because basically that's what it is. It's feeling like you're stuck in something. You're stuck in a situation, or your life is not moving in some sort of kind of way. You know, that's because of you. Listen, y'all, don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. All right? Please. You want your life to move, then you gotta move. All right? Whether that's literally like moving from state to state or county to county or across country, whatever it is, you gotta move. And then once you move, then these angels and these deceased loved ones and source and all of them can start opening some doors for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you sitting still, there's nothing that they can do. I feel like this is for y'all. The Page of Cups. On one hand, the Page of Cups is about that fish. That fish in this cup is like your dreams. It's like your accomplishments. It's about what you want to do. It's your goals, your inspirations, your aspirations, you know, what inspires you. And you're just dreaming of what you want. 2024, some of these things can come to light. Some of them will happen for you. You know, and it's okay if it's just some of them, because you want to do 1 or 2 things at a time. You don't want to try to take on 50 things at a time, okay? So on one hand, these goals, these aspirations, these things you want to do will come true. But how long will it take is up to you. It's up to you. Get out there and start filling out those applications. Get out there and start going to school for those certificates. Get out there and start doing the research. You got to take action. All my videos is saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record, but this is what Spirit is giving me. Spirit is trying to nudge you. This is the time. Okay? 2024 is our year. They're trying to nudge you, but if you don't catch it, 222, 1111, these are the numbers I'm getting. Synchronicities, yes. If you don't pick up these synchronicities or these signs that you're getting, then I don't know what to tell you. The Page of Cups could be somebody that you talking to, somebody who wants your number, who got your number, who's charming and all of this great stuff. The Page of Cups is about dating. On the other hand, you know what I'm saying? All of that is good because I want you to keep your vibes high. And if dating and keeping you happy or whatever, all of that is cool. There's no advice there. Continue to do what you do. Be safe about it. Be careful. You know, all of the safety and carefulness. Protect your heart, protect your energy. As long as you do that, you good to go. But I think the advice behind this charmer or whoever wants your number or whoever you're dating, it's about you dating yourself first. It's about like getting out of a relationship and really taking a whole good 2024, a whole year to be by yourself and see where you want to be. So just throwing that out there. 40 minutes on the clock. Let me end this. Spirit, 2 more about 2024 for the collective. Go with the flow. They're saying like go with the flow, but in order to go with the flow, you got to take your hands out the pot. 7 of Wands, upright. Like stand your ground. Spirit is telling you stand your ground, but stand your ground respectfully. Today, my talk with my niece, I kind of stood my ground, but I did it respectfully, you know what I mean? Because I love my niece so much, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why the conversation was so lengthy, because I was open to hear her. And I asked her, do you want to talk about anything else? How can we improve this relationship? You know what I mean? So if I didn't want to do that 2 days ago, you see the growth in me, you know what I'm saying? And the growth in my niece too, you know what I mean? Because she talked back and we decided that we are going to, there are things that we agree to disagree with, but the things that we can agree on, and if we want this relationship to get better, we are deciding to move forward together and to work on things. So this is something that you need to do too, all of you, with your spouses, with your families. You don't get me wrong, preserve your energy, work on your energy. But remember why you're here. We are here for a purpose. We're not here to dim our light. We're here to shine and to help other people and to be kind and to be, what's that other word? Not cordial, but we're here to be so much more. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do that, you got to shine your light. I feel like today with my conversation with my niece, I shined my light. You know what I mean? I stood my ground respectfully, lovingly. Okay, 2024. New jobs, or definitely new jobs are on the horizon. New positions are on the horizon. Spirit, 42 minutes. Thank you. This is where you don't want to be. You don't want to be the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is being trapped in your mind. You're only trapped in your mind because you want to be trapped in your mind. You're only trapped in your mind because you've been telling yourself these same thoughts for so long. You've been telling yourself these same thoughts. So it's on you to reprogram your own mind. All right, so we have the 4 Swords in reverse. This is too much socializing. This is not enough self-talk. This is not enough praying and asking for what you want. You see how she or he is praying and asking for what they want. They're meditating on what is in their life. They're meditating on the here and the now. This is just working, doing for others, going out, partying, not taking time for yourself. The advice there is to try to get this in upright. Try to get this upright. And in order to do that, you got to take time for yourself. You got to meditate. You got to dig in your spiritual bag. You got to pray. You got to journal. You know, I say this stuff all the time. You know, and these things that I'm telling you are practical things that you can do. But it's about being consistent. You have to, they're telling me about standing on your word, standing your ground, and being consistent with it. You can't waver. You can't be like, I'm this way one day, but I love you the next. Like, no, you can love somebody respectfully and put your foot down. Okay, these two cards I like. This is the wish fulfillment card coming into a new threshold. So I already told you there are new jobs, new careers, new money coming to you because you wished for it, you asked for it, and you took the action. This is not just, please can you give me this? No. this is knowing, this is wanting something, wishing for it, and then knowing you have it even when you don't have it. Knowing you have it because you're about to step into a new world by yourself, into your new traditional beliefs, your new spirituality, a stronger belief for what you believe in. This is just the world card is like, I'm coming into who I am. Okay, I love that, because when you step into who you are, I'm not telling you to quit your 9 to 5. I'm telling you to work on who you are. You know, this light, who did Source create? What is your purpose? Stepping into that, helping others with your gifts, helping others in your job, helping others with your side gigs, being happy, being confident, stepping into this newness, new year. As a new you, you'll see new energies come into your life. New jobs, new money, 3 of Pentacles, 333, synchronicity, all of that good stuff. I love it. And you're going to be celebrating newness. I love it. You're going to be celebrating with friends and family, new job, new career, new testing. You know what I mean? Something you never did before, they're giving me. Because you stepped out. King of Wands, they stepped out. King of Wands is a go-getter. Like, yeah, I'm a little nervous because I never did this before. You know, and that's with dating. That's with talking to family. That's with a new job. That's with a new career. They're giving me like Jordan. That somebody's name could be Jordan. But I said George already too. You know what I mean? They're giving me that too. Yeah, they're giving me the King of Wands, like 2024 is going to be your year. You're going to be stepping out. You're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone, but that's going to bring you more money, new money. I feel like this 2023 was just you thinking about it, you taking some actions towards it. But I feel like 2024 is, boom. I feel like January 4th. January 14th, I feel like a lot of tests are going to be taking, like for jobs, new careers, you know what I mean? I just feel like a lot of newness is coming to you. A big level up is happening for y'all. All right, let me leave that there. Let me, Gateway of Light activation. Let me just get one, because these cards I gotta read and I don't really feel like it. Well, maybe I should do another deck. Spirit, can I get one card out of here for the collective, please? Bahamas. Maybe some of you are going to the Bahamas, and I'm getting the name Jimmy or Jim or John, but I'm getting like Jimmy. I'm getting like an Uncle Sean too. I don't know. You might have an Uncle Sean. Daquan, Daquel, Day-Day. I'm getting all these names. Like I just feel like, I don't know. You just have a purpose. Whoever's name I'm calling and whoever's watching, you have a bigger purpose. Even if you do tarot, I feel like you need to learn more. There's something, either astrology, working with your pendulum, working with the angels. I feel like there's so much more that you can put out there. I feel like you need a website or something about changing your website. or making your website bigger, getting out there on different platforms, doing reels. Like, I feel like there's so much more because there's people out there who really need your help. Catering, I'm getting a lot of catering and food. If you make food, then that, put your love, put these Reiki hands with all this energy into that food. Spirit, talk to me. And I feel like some teachers are watching. You could be... I'm going to put them back because I saw this one. The Divine Matrix. Interconnectedness. Synchronicity. God incidents. God incidents. I don't think y'all can really see it well, but the Divine Matrix. I feel like this says, and I know it would be like coincidence, but it says God incidents. God incidences. So I do feel like this is one card for you. I am getting like astral planing and a lot of dream state, because I just feel like the divine is working with you. So there's no advice there. I think you need to let them work with you. But remember, you got to be, in order to receive, you got to be open. You got to give. So if they're working with you in your dream-like state, bringing you dreams, if you're astral planing, if you don't know why, or if it's not making sense, you got to give back. You got to light a candle. You got to put stuff on your altar for them. You got to say thank you. You got to give to receive, okay? Or you're going to be confused. One more, please, for the collective. I feel like, one more. Is there one more in here? I don't want this to be an hour. I'm going to stick with one, because that one was heavy. The Divine Matrix. 64. Oh shit, and I opened it up right on the page. That's how I know this is for you. Your message, you are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. I really need my glasses. I don't know where they are. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. You are greatness expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there is no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt lost, but now that nothing is ever lost, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of source, and love is our connection to all things. That was beautiful. All right, y'all, gotta go. Love you.